Hi, I'm Damien Foley, and this is my MBA journey at the Melbourne Business School. So I originally did a video prior to this one, which was going to be before I did my tutorials for this morning and early this afternoon because it's a Saturday. Due to issues with the audio, I didn't pick up the audio, so I'm doing it again afterwards. So just to start by a recap of what's happened this week for week 2 of term 2 here for Melbourne Business School. I've done first class was for the week was financial management. Again, financial management is around the financial mathematics. So we've been looking at bonds, the coupon rates, yield to maturity, and so forth. This week we looked a bit more at the risks, for items such as the risks around bonds. For example, the interest rate risks and the time or default risk. So that's what I've been looking at. I haven't been spending as much time as I should be actually doing work or revision around financial management. I've probably allocated more time towards my financial accounting, so I do need to up my studies around that to make sure that I'm getting across. I'm doing okay in the questions for the after class questions, but I do need to work on that. So just with some of the terminology, I'm not picking up that in the question, which is impacting my ability to answer the question. So more work I need to do on financial management. The delivery of the course online hasn't it's been good. It hasn't been as good as financial accounting. Financial accounting has set up online delivery of its modules prior to all this happening. So financial management has been done in a very short space of time, being put together. But other than that, it's very good. So it's good. So yes, financial management. Secondly is financial accounting. So this week for week 2, we've been looking at T accounts, looking at the balance sheet, reconciling those balance sheet line items, and how that then flows through to the cash flow statement. So looking at the T accounts and balance sheet items, and then how that flows through the cash flow statement. It's been pretty good. You do have to watch out for the tricks, putting on the right, the right side, where it's a debit or a credit, or the left or the right side, can make a bit of a difference to your answer. So the other one, the trick is around property, plant, and equipment, and the accumulated depreciation around that, and the gain or loss on sale calculation. So there's some of the tricks and how you set out the format of that calculation. So that's probably been the tricky parts to this week for financial accounting. Around the property, plant, and equipment calculation, the accumulated depreciation, and the calculation of the disposal of assets for the capital gain loss on loss or sale of the equipment. Yes. What else? Work. This week wasn't so much about calling up, making phone calls. This week's been a bit more reporting, given the time. So I've had to do some reports and provide those up to people in my organisation. So I've been working on that more so than phone calls. I've also been, you've probably noticed the background is of the slats. Here I'm sitting down. I'm actually the recipient of a brand new sit-stand desk and work chair or office chair. This was actually my work provided these to me for use, doing my work obviously for work, and but this was actually supplied to us by one of our members who has actually pivoted their business or pivoted into a new area of their business, which they were formerly Dreamtime Art, so they're still dealing in artwork, Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander artwork, but they've also now set up another business with everything that's gone on. which is Dreamtime Office. So if you're looking for office furniture or home office setup, then look for Dreamtime Office or get in contact with Dreamtime Art. So and talk with Matt there about it. What else? I've got also, if I'm talking about some of our members, this is a cup, a mug from another member, Ngarga Warendj, or look up Dancing Wombat. They're another member of ours, and also this is something that I bought from one of our members to be a bit more house proud, which is from BNYM Indigenous Designs. So that sits out in the living room. What else? So office setup. I have the sit stand desk, so it does go up and down, and I have the ability to sit or stand at the desk. Office chair. The laptop. I've got my work laptop and my personal laptop for study, so I can interchange with those. I have for the laptops. I actually have a platform, so to raise up the laptop so that I'm not having to constantly look down. It's straight at the monitor of the laptop. I've also got to my left a second display screen that I picked up that I have at work and I picked up and brought back here for my office setup. The other thing is I've got a wireless mouse and keyboard to go with that. What else have I got set up? I went and bought some headphones and mic set. Now, this is a very cheap set. The other ones that are in the shops at the moment for a wireless set for a good pair, quality pair, around the $300 mark. I think I picked these up for $6, and the only thing was they come with a 2-cord adapter, which is for the microphone and the headset, the audio out. So it actually requires a adapter if you've only got the one jack into your computer. So keep that in mind when you buy the cheap set. I think I got those from Officeworks for again $6, but you need the jack to go with it, and the price of that will depend. So, and it also depends on what your laptop setup is for that. I've only got the one jack in. What else? Oh, I bought just a 6-point power board for plugging everything in. I also bought a multifunction power adapter. So it's basically in a ball, if you will, and it rotates, and it's got 3 points for putting in normal power cords, connecting them in, but also has 2 separate points for plugging in for USB so if I want to recharge my phone or recharge a tablet or iPad. So that's very useful. Also rechargeable batteries, I invest in those because obviously with the keyboard and wireless mouse, they also go through the batteries when I'm using them. So yes, so that's my setup. Also I've got a whiteboard. So if I'm doing any work and need to write anything down and show it or display it on video, then I'm able to do that as well. Or if I need to put anything down on that, so just a whiteboard is something else I bought to go with the home office. So that's my setup. Okay, guys, this is Damien. I'm going to sign out and going to have some lunch. But I'm Damien Foley. You can follow me on YouTube at Damien Foley. You can follow me at my website at www.damienfoley.com/MBA. On LinkedIn, Damien Foley 1. On Facebook, Damien Foley Official. And Instagram is DG Foley. Okay, guys, I'll talk with you later. Bye.